Hi everyone, welcome to the Activation series. This is me Ashmita and I'm going to take you on a trip, on a journey where we'll be meeting experts from the fitness, wellness, nutrition, spiritual space so that together we can step into our highest timeline and our highest destiny. And today we have a very special guest who's going to take us into the space of healthy eating. She's going to teach us how to actually eat in a way that is healthy, that is nourishing, that can fill our body with life force and vitality. So let's step into our highest timeline together. Are you excited? Because I am. So they say the real change starts from inside. And of course, inside is about your thoughts, your emotions, but it's also about food. When you start feeding yourself amazing high vibrational food, your life will start changing. And I've been on this journey for quite some time now, working on making sure that my body gets the highest vibrating food so that we can move into our highest timeline and live a beautiful, beautiful life. For that very reason, I have a wonderful guest with me, and that is Neha. She's a health coach and an amazing nutritionist. Let me introduce you, Neha. Hello, Neha.
Hi, thank you for having me, Ashmita. Hi, I'm Neha Batra. So I am the nutritionist and the health coach. I tell people what to eat, when to eat, but without restrictions. I know that you must be finding it really funny that a diet without restrictions, yes, that's what I do.
That sounds like such a full and a wholesome way of eating. I mean, most of the people, they talk about restricting, not eating that, not eating this.
Yes, I know. That's how I think our the social media and all those things that we've been seeing that, don't eat rice, don't eat carbs, don't eat fat, don't eat out. Just restrict yourself to so many things. But I think a human being cannot survive without socializing, cannot survive without going out, without family holidays, without, interacting with the family on dinner tables, on eating out. That's how we celebrate. And especially with so many festivals we Indians have, how can we restrict ourselves with all those festivals goodness? So that's what I teach my clients, that how to balance your meals so that you can enjoy everything.
In school, we are taught 100 different things, but
Right.
we're not taught how to eat, what to put on our plates. We are taught about balanced diet in general.
Right.
But if I were to get in your mind and understand, when I'm creating a plate of meal for myself, what do I include in it? Or how do I think or prepare or manage my meals in a way that it's balanced and wholesome at the same time tasty?
So when you're looking at your plate, right, while eating a lunch or a dinner or a breakfast, what do you feel? Is that food nourishing you, or is that food only filling you? So if you see the food as nourishment, then you know that you have a good source of fiber on it, a good source of protein, a good source of carbohydrate, and good fat. But if you're seeing the meal as only filling me, then you can have anything on your plate that's full of junk, because that's something that's filling you, but that's not something that's nourishing you. Your protein, your fiber, and a good source of carb. It can be rice, it can be oats, it can be quinoa, it can be jawar bhakri, it can be roti, anything. But good source of carbs. So this makes a plate balanced. And of course, a probiotic, that is curd on your plate.
And if I plan my, plate with this in mind, I
Right.
am eating a balanced and a wholesome diet.
Yes.
I've also been planning motherhood, of course. I'm 31 now. That means
Yes.
whether I want it or whether it doesn't matter whether the society is
Society.
pressuring you, your body itself now tells
Agree.
you that it's time.
It's time,
Otherwise, we will go beyond the biological clock.
Right.
So I have been wanting to prepare my body to, welcome a new soul. And I want to talk to you about that. But let's first go into the kitchen. Today you're teaching us how to make a really healthy
Healthy dessert, yes.
I'm excited.
Sure. Great. Let's go.
Okay, so what do we need?
So this is perfect.
Haan.
And you can just take out all the ingredients.
Haan, theek hai. So Neha, what are we making today?
So we're making a high protein mousse, which is guilt-free and sugar-free.
Amazing. It looks so nice. What is this? This is chocolate?
This is melted chocolate, which is dark chocolate, and it's sugar-free as well.
Oh my God, this is so amazing. It looks so nice. Where do we start from?
So first we'll take a blender.
Okay.
We will just add in some high protein paneer in it. It's again a low fat paneer. You can also use tofu instead of paneer if you're a vegan. Just add in approximately 150 grams of paneer we're taking here. So we are going to add in some cocoa powder. This is an unsweetened one. We're taking around 2 tablespoons of this. We will add in the melted dark
My
chocolate.
favorite. The most amazing looking.
And you know, dark chocolate, good dark chocolate, I recommend my clients because it's a good source of magnesium.
Yeah.
And it has a lot of antioxidants as well.
Yeah, and we're starting our own brand, guys. It's called Pachamama Cacao.
Oh, wow.
So this is a cacao brand, which is the rawest form of chocolate. It's
Oh, nice.
even better than dark chocolate.
Oh, lovely.
I'm going to call you again when we make some recipes out of our cacao.
Done. I love playing around with chocolate as I was a baker. So I love it. But a good quality chocolate, I always
recommend.
Always recommend. Honey just for little sweetness. Not too much. A little bit. That's it.
Like I said, I have only 2 years or something before I can, start planning, or I have 2 years to start planning and preparing my body for motherhood, for the new soul to come in. Of course, I'm working on it energetically at the mindset level, but at the body level, how can millennials who are going to be mothers, how can they prepare their bodies in the best way possible?
So I would say start slowly. Don't push yourself too much. A good source of lean protein you can add in your diet, which is very important in building your muscles, in giving your that fat loss that you want to see, in preparing for the body. The 4 micronutrients, which is very important when you're preparing for your motherhood, are vitamin D, B12, folate, and iron. You have to focus on that, and then you'll see how easy it becomes your, the motherhood journey. And of course, the strength training, core muscles. Yes.
This is where all the strength is required.
Okay. Yes. And of course, don't stress yourself.
Whenever I speak to my mom and I tell her, I have some more years. My mom is like, I never even thought about it when I was your age. We just did it.
Yes.
And nowadays, because there's so much information,
exactly,
we are thinking about it. We're planning it. We're preparing for it. So I think it's just that makes us want to do it in a good way.
Exactly.
Our body is all great.
Because I think there's so much information these days outside there. So now you want to track your periods, you're tracking your ovulations, you're tracking everything. But obviously our mothers and people there, they did not. They just did it. There was no planning happening. There's no stress happening. They just did it. But nowadays, yes, because of the work life also, our lifestyles are different. Our things are different.
They have very simple lifestyles.
Yeah, they have very
simple.
Exactly. So I think if you don't stress about it, it is more easier. The more you stress, the more it gets difficult.
Add on to things.
Yes. Yeah.
But you spoke about these 4 micronutrients. Can I have supplements for them?
You can have supplements. You can take it from food like iron. You can have a lot of leafy vegetables. You can have beetroot. And of course, you can take supplements. That's always there. But first, I think the supplementations are always the second step. First, let's get it from the food as much as we can. So we've added the milk in this for the consistency. You can again use a low-fat milk. And we'll just go and bliss this.
Okay, I think it's ready, Hannah.
Yes, it's ready.
I'm excited.
Let's take it out.
It totally doesn't seem like a healthy food or a healthy dessert. Ooh.
Best part, it's high in protein.
When do you make this for yourself?
So it's good when I have sugar cravings. When I'm on my periods, I have this craving of eating something very sugary or something like, a dessert. So it's a good replacement for a dessert.
Acha Neha, I wanted to get into your head basically and understand how to think like a person who chooses healthy. How can I get into your mind and understand how do I think like you?
Okay, so now you think this way that there are 2 kinds of food kept on the table. Something like a burger. And then I'll say there's a nice meal where there is roti, rice.
I would keep tandoori chicken.
Tandoori, yeah. Oh, great. So there's tandoori chicken.
Tandoori chicken is healthy, isn't it?
Yes, it's protein.
Okay, then let's replace it with chili chicken.
Okay, chili chicken.
वो भी healthy है क्या?
Because अगर fried नहीं है तो वो आप खा सकते हो.
Okay, what is the other unhealthy?
What do you prefer eating when you crave something like?
Let's say
your weekend indulgence.
Chinese.
Chow mein.
From Delhi.
Acha. Okay. Suppose there is chow mein on one side of the plate. The other plate has rice, has good source of protein, like say there is chicken curry or butter chicken, and then you have good amount of salad. There is buttermilk है वहाँ पे पड़ा हुआ. तो आप मुझे बताओ कि like when you're seeing both the foods, which food will call you?
Chow mein.
But you know what? If I see as a mindset of a person who wants to eat healthy, I will say ठीक है, मेरी प्लेट में ये सारी चीजें हैं. मैं उसमें से राइस का क्वांटिटी थोड़ा कम करके उसमें थोड़ा सा चाउमीन ऐड कर दूंगी. But I will eat a balanced plate, but not completely indulge in a full plate of chow mein. I will indulge in protein, in carbs, in fiber, in buttermilk that is probiotic. I will balance it that way.
So that's what you mean by no restriction diet.
Exactly. Yes, I will. ठीक है. Once in a while, if you eat Maggie also, I eat Maggie, by the way, guys, when I have that craving. But what do I do with the Maggie? I make my Maggie, make the portion half, like one single Maggie का पैकेट आता है. उसको मैंने पूरा कुक किया. उसका मैंने हाफ पैकेट ले लिया. हाफ मैंने अपने लिए रखा. उसके ऊपर I made 2 egg omelette. उसको काटा, मैगी के ऊपर डाला. And enjoy my Maggie with protein.
Oh my God.
So it's balancing my plate and obviously my cravings.
And that's how you also don't have that guilt, है ना?
See, no food is bad. We should not fear food. So once we stop fearing food, you will automatically, enjoy the food and enjoy your diet. I won't call it a diet, guys, because I feel that healthy eating, now people say eating healthy is called diet. Nahi bhai, wo hamara, that should be our norm of the day. Like that's how we should be living. Healthy eating is not a diet. Healthy eating should be part of your lifestyle, should be part of your everyday.
So even like when I'm going outside, I can definitely be like, okay, this part I'm eating based on my craving, and I'm going to choose 2 other choices that are going to bring in some nutrition in my body.
Yes. So whenever you're eating out, always go in for options. Protein first. Any source of lean protein should not be fried. But that's all. It can be steamed. It can be tandoori. Tandoori chicken, tandoori tikkas. It should not be fried. That's the only thing that I say. Choose your protein. Choose your carbs. And eat a bowl of salad. And don't arrive hungry.
To any place.
To any place. Because once you are starving, you will eat everything inside.
So right before going out, maybe I can have a bunch of nuts or something.
Bunch of nuts. You can have eggs, 2 boiled eggs. Go out. You can have a protein shake. If you drink protein shake, have 1 scoop of protein shake. I am telling you, this is the best part when you're going out. Just have a good source of protein while going out for dinner or for parties, and you will yourself see कि इतना आपसे खाया नहीं जाएगा बाहर. And you will be mindfully indulging. Chicken, I can have this, I can have that, and that's it. Enjoy everything. You're living your life. Because अगर आप diet पे रहोगे ना तो पूरे time crib करते रहोगे. And I don't want people to get stressed that they are on a diet. You should be happy when you're on a diet because you're nourishing your body. You're feeling good about it. You're nourishing your skin. You're nourishing everything. And for a woman, I think to look good is very important, right?
And I love the word nourish because it just makes
I am nourished with Neha.
Yeah, nourished with Neha because it just makes you feel so much in love with yourself, and I just love that whole feeling of being filled with vitality and life force. And I think the word nourish totally brings that out.
Yes, it does.
Amazing.
It does.
So we're ready with our dessert. It looks amazing. We're going to keep this in the fridge for some time.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to keep this in the fridge and then we get to taste it. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Here only,
Yeah,
na?
नीचे वाले.
यहीं पे ना?
Yes.
Okay.
10 minutes is good.
Huh. So I wanted to ask you, Neha, you spoke about insulin resistance.
Right.
Recently, my blood reports, they say that I might be in the pre-diabetic range.
Okay.
What do you think about that? Is there a way to reverse it?
Yes, a good nutrition, walk, strength training really helps in building your insulin sensitivity. Is start strength training, which is very important. Building more muscles will give you more insulin sensitivity, and then you will be more. Your bone density will increase. So that's how your sugar levels will go down.
Strength training is like super
Strength
important.
training for women is super duper important.
That's what my gynac also told
Yeah.
me. She told me that you got to get started on strength training after you turn 30. Like you
Right.
have to
build
your
muscles. So if you're a Pilates girly, please do strength training. If you're a yoga girly, please do strength training. And if you're a cardio girly, please do strength training. Strength training is more than a.
It's like the mother of all.
Is the mother of everything. हमें ऐसा लगता है ना कि women think that if we go to the gym, वो सिर्फ gym dose के का काम है. To lift heavy, we'll get bulky. Protein powder क्यों पीना है? हम bulky हो जाएंगे. नहीं. Women cannot get bulky. No, we cannot get bulky. We don't have those hormones that will make us bulky. Then eating in a proper balanced diet,
which we spoke
about, and then of course walking after every meal, stress levels to be down, and then of course yes, it can be reversed through correct nutrition. Instead of going through pills, first focus on your nutrition and your lifestyle.
That's good news for me because I'll be working on this and changing my mindset. And I love that you spoke about adding and not subtracting.
Yes.
And that's a great mindset shift. And I'm very interested in your before story, like I keep saying.
Yeah.
That moment when you were just an inch away from transforming your mindset, what were you thinking? You spoke about, looking at yourself in the mirror and saying that this is not me, this is not me. And I feel you had an identity shift there. You started to believe that the person who's making unhealthy choices is not you,
right?
But the version of you who makes healthy choices is you,
right?
How did you make that identity shift? I'm very interested in that.
Okay, so loving myself has always been a topmost priority for me. I love myself like more than anything else in this world. I always keep myself first. So I used to look at myself in a mirror, and people say na ki you lose weight just not to look good. You don't want to always show yourself that you're looking good in the mirror, you're dressing nice, you're looking hot. Please, I believe in all that. I want to look a certain way. I mean, there are so many people on social media saying ki I'm not doing this to look good, I'm not doing it for aesthetics. I am doing it for aesthetics. I want to be very clear about that. Because, if you don't love yourself enough, how can you give love to the people in your family? How can you focus on your work if you're not focusing on yourself first, right? So that mindset shift happened there, that when I used to look in myself mirror, I can do better, like with myself, with my body, with the discipline. I look at myself in the mirror and say, yes, Sneha, you can do better for yourself, right? You can be more disciplined. And trust me, once you get more disciplined and once you get in a certain shape, the confidence is crazy. You can change the vibe when you enter in a room. Like, you enter in a room and people are looking at you with that confidence oozing out.
Yeah.
And you feel good about yourself then. So why not do it for good aesthetics? I mean, I think
good aesthetics, guys. And I think that is a big motivation, because since the time I've started to, there was a point where I would just show up like anyhow, okay? And I would just be like, expecting, people to pay attention or to listen to what I'm saying. But the moment I started to shift and become more aesthetic,
Right.
it started looking a little bit better. I could see the difference.
Yes.
People started to pay more attention.
people
And
take you seriously.
and most importantly, I loved looking at myself. I am obsessing over the content that I'm putting, and that was a transformation for me. And I'm like, yes, more of this, please. Like more of this.
Exactly, right? I mean, why not? Like, and I feel that women don't talk about it because they say, she will be called as self-obsessed, narcissist, and all that. It's okay. I mean, it's completely okay. Do it for yourself. Do it for the love for yourself, which is very important.
Yeah.
And of course, the health is important. It's like very important, because to give you that years of longevity, you can spend good time with your family, with your kids around. So why not be fit, be healthy, take that space?
Absolutely. Aesthetics are most important, and looking beautiful inside out. I think when you
Yeah.
nourish yourself, you will not only look beautiful, but you will feel
good.
beautiful.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's very important, and I
Love
hope
it. Love it. Nourish with Neha. I think you've nourished us with all the conversations that we had today. Let's bring out the dessert.
Yes, let's go
eat
try it.
Let's
Yes,
taste it.
yes.
My God. I can't believe this is healthy. It looks very tasty. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Do you feel the paneer?
That's
in it?
tasty. No. What are you saying? It feels like cake. How is this possible?
And guys, this is
It was so
perfect.
simple.
It was like, it's a very simple recipe. It's high in protein. You get an evening craving snack. You are on your periods. Please make this and enjoy it. Indulge in it. Instead of going out buying those sugary mousses, enjoy this, which is guilt-free. And of course, there is protein in it.
I'm definitely making this on my periods.
Yes.
I'm definitely eating this. I can't stop myself. Go ahead. We made a tasty dessert. We nourished ourselves with amazing talk about nutrition and how to eat well and how to keep our body in a state of high vibrations by putting wholesome, loving food inside our bodies. And I am in love with everything you taught today, Neha. I'm going to take all of this, bring in that mindset shift in my
Right.
life and bring in those healthy changes. I am so excited for
Thank
what's
you
to
for
come.
having me.
Oh, I have one last question
Yeah,
for
sure.
you. If I have to, let's say in the next 2 months, I want to step into the timeline of my most nourished self, where I'm just oozing with vitality and life force. What do you recommend I do? How do I plan my next 2 months?
Okay, start going slow. Start focusing on one meal a day, right? Start seeing that your plate has enough food. Go with the rule: protein, carbs, and one colorful vegetable on your plate. You will enjoy that, nourish that with a glass of buttermilk or dahi or Greek yogurt or anything. You'll start focusing on one meal which is giving you full nourishment, which is giving you all micro and macronutrients, and gradually make it to 2 meals a day, 3 meals a day, and then you will enjoy and you'll step into the journey of healthy eating.
I love it. I'm all ready to step into the journey of nourishing, healthy eating. And with that, we've come to the end of this beautiful episode. Thank you all for
Thank
watching.
you.
If you want to step into the highest timeline with me, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.